Hello my pretty people, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. My name is Ashley, also Ash McFairs, and in today we are smelling good once again. I did a previous video talking about my favorites and my most complimented perfumes. So this video I said, you know what, we need to talk about the layering process. We need to talk about our favorite layering combination. Why? Because your girl loves to smell sophisticated, divine, and sometimes we just really need our own unique scent. Okay, with every fragrance going viral every few months, sometimes it's just hard to smell different, to have our own uniqueness, our unique scent. So let's talk about layering. Again, I will say I am a gourmand girl. It doesn't matter the season, the weather, whatever it is, I'm always going to choose a gourmand over everything. I do have a few items in my perfume collection that's not really gourmand and more fruity and floral and fresh and all of that, but still a gourmand girl at heart. So let's get into this video. I think I should start with the combinations first and then go into the process. So let's do that. One of the fragrance combinations that I have been reaching for quite frequently is Exulte by Fumi, or is it Fumi? I don't want to say her name wrong, but Exulte and Sol de Janeiro. These two are so delicious together because you have the Sol de Janeiro, which is a little sweeter, a little juicier, and yet you have Exulte that's like grown, it's sexy, it's a floral, right? Those two combined together is just, it's so sweet. Obviously the Sol de Janeiro is a body mist, so it is not going to have the staying power that Exulte has. However, when it does dry down, it's just, it's such a beautiful, a little bit sweeter than Exulte, and it's such a beautiful combination. I wore it yesterday and gotten so many compliments like, girl, what are you wearing? That could have been Exulte on its own because, you know, personally, I don't really feel like she needs any form of layering. She stands and holds on her own, okay? But sometimes I just want to seal in everything. I want to seal in my whole layering process. Another combination that I like to put together is Angel Share and Dossier, their Oriental Cherry, which I just realized they had changed the name to a Ambery Cherry. When I got it, it's called Oriental Cherry. So yes, I love to layer those two because the Killian is nice and sweet and warm, and the Dossier is cherry and cinnamon, and I just feel like they complement each other very, very well. Now, could it be a little bit too warm for the summer? Maybe, but you know, this is why we have day and night scents, okay? So this is something I would definitely wear more at night. However, if I'm home and I just feel like wearing that for the day, I'm gonna do it. I just find that it adds a nice little level of sexiness, right? It's just so sweet. It's so like, come here, girl, you smelling scrumptious, come here, come let me whisper in your ear. Let me stop playing on YouTube, okay? I get tons and tons of compliments whenever I layer these two together. Next layering combination that is a little bit more summer friendly and a little bit more fresh and floral friendly is Good Chemistry Tiger Lily and Amazon's perfume oil. This is one of their Arabian perfume oils. This one smells a lot lighter and fresher, more fruit, not fruity, just it's just a lighter perfume. It is a perfume oil. I do like to use it on the days where, like I said, you know, my sensitive skin can't handle it, but I think it pairs really well with the Tiger Lily. It just adds another layer of freshness to it, cleanness. You do get a lot more floral with the perfume oil. That helps the Tiger Lily bring out the orange flower a little bit more. But like I said, it's perfect for those summer days where you just don't want to smell too powerful, because you know, some of our fragrances is like a packs a punch, you know. But yeah, for those days that I just really don't want to smell too powerful, or I'm literally just home and I'm not doing anything, it doesn't require me to smell so fragrant, I love to combine those together. And the perfume oil is great for the sensitive skin, and it has way more longevity, so it is sticking. Next on the combination list, and it is 3 fragrances this time, it is Nest Madagascar Vanilla, Eilish by Billie Eilish, and the Sol de Janeiro. Now, I know that's a lot. I get it, right? But I'm gonna smell good. Okay, let me explain. So the Nest Madagascar Vanilla, it's very bright. It's a bright smelling fragrance oil, right? And dab a little bit here to start in all the pressure points and whatnot. I let that dry down for about 5 minutes or so while I do other like body care stuff. Then I follow it up with the Eilish perfume, and personally, just those two alone, mind-blowing. I'm like, could not believe how amazing they smell together. Then go in with the Eilish, and I let that sit, and then once I finish everything, I then seal it all in with the Sol de Janeiro. And I just find that the Sol Janeiro just adds a nice little level of sweetness, just a smidge of sweetness. Like I said, you know, I like a sweet stuff, but just a nice little level of sweetness. However, that Nest and Eilish on its own, oh my God. That's all I have to say on it. You'll smell scrumptious. You'll smell sweet. You'll smell like, girl, what statement are you trying to make? Whose attention are you trying to grab? Because you cannot be smelling this delicious for just any and anybody. Obviously, we only smell delicious for ourselves at the end of the day. Don't get it twisted. We don't need no man. We are strong, independent women. Okay? Next in my combination list is Nest Black Tulip and K. Ali's Love Fest, which is their version of a cherry perfume. I do have that in the travel size. It's okay. I think because I have the Dossier Cherry, I just don't feel that enamored by it. However, because I have it, I still want to use it, and I find that it pairs so beautifully with the Nest Black Tulip. Like I told you, that perfume on its own is dangerous. It's seductive. It's passionate. It's just screaming everything I want to be said when I want to be sultry, and those two together is just, obviously I can still pair it with the Dossier Cherry perfume, and so it won't be much of a big difference, but the cherry element just adds just a little bit of je ne sais quoi. Okay, just a little bit of come here, girl, let me see what you're working with. I just love the scent of those two together. It's just invigorating. It's stimulating. It's just everything. Why am I doing this on YouTube? So now let's get into our layering process. So for me personally, my layering starts in the shower. Now, like I've said before, I do have sensitive skin, so I do have to be mindful of the type of products I'm using, or at the very least, listen to my skin when it's having a flare up or when she just seems like we need to take it easy, okay? So I want you guys to keep that in mind. But like I said, I think the layering process starts in the shower. Use whatever soap, body wash that you prefer to use. Personally, I'm a shower gel girl. I love to use a shower gel. One, it's faster because I'm the type of person, like, I'm gonna just go in, take my shower and get out. Like, I don't see the point in like lighting the candles, getting the wine, taking the bath. Like, it's just such a tedious task. It's just we're spending more time than we need to be. And don't get me wrong, I love to take my shower. I shower every single day, but I just don't feel like I need to take 45 minutes in the shower. It's not realistic. Like, no. And plus, you gotta pay for water out here, okay? So I like to use a shower gel because I find that it's quicker. But like I said, whenever my skin is having a flare up, I skip the shower gel altogether and I go in with either Dove Sensitive Skin Beauty Bar, or I use the Cetaphil Soothing Wash. And those are really great for just helping my skin calm down. Or I'll even use Arm & Hammer, their body washes, and that usually just kind of soothe the skin, gets her relaxed. But when I'm not having a flare up, I love to use a body wash, and some of my favorite ones to use right now is Lush Cosmetic Rose Jam. It is the perfect, absolute perfect rose scent, okay? I know I said I'm not a big fan of rose, and I still stand on that. Only Exulte and Rose Jam are the only two rose based fragrances that I like, okay, I fucks with. With Rose Jam, I think because it's a more vanilla-y rose, that is why I prefer it. But I do like to start my shower with that because it's so fragrant yet it's so moisturizing, and my skin actually does not hate it, doesn't flare up at all. If I'm not using Rose Jam, I like to use Bath and Body Works because they have improved on the quality of their ingredients and products and all that things, and I find that their moisturizing body wash, my skin really responds quite decently to it. She doesn't flare up too much. After that, I then go in and exfoliate. I don't exfoliate every single day because one, you should not be exfoliating every single day, and two, sensitive skin, I cannot do it. I exfoliate maybe once a week. I really keep it very minimal. I exfoliate once a week, and I like to go in with a sugar-based exfoliant that I would recommend for anyone. And I like to use the Dove, their brown sugar scrub. I find that scrub is just so sweet and creamy and decadent, and because it is sugar-based, it's not harsh on the skin. It exfoliates, it gets rid of all that dead skin. Because the exfoliant has its own little fragrance to it, it does add a great layering along with the body wash, but you don't have to exfoliate. It's not necessary, you know? So I do that. Once I get out of the shower, I pat myself dry and right away go in with my first fragrance. Now that can be a perfume oil or a spray perfume. I saw this from Tom Ford. He actually said that is the best time to put on your fragrances when you are freshly out of the shower, because your pores are open, and when you spray it in your pressure points as you're drying and the skin dries, it dries with it, and apparently it lasts longer. So I do that. I go in with it right away, and once I do that, I go in with the Fenty body butters because those body butters are luxurious. When I tell you luxurious, I mean luxurious. Okay, amazing. I go in with the Fenty body butters, and I like to use the one that she released for Valentine's Day. That's just her regular vanilla one. Doesn't really smell like vanilla to me, but it does have some type of fragrance in it, so I like to just lather the body up. However, when I do have a flare up, I just got to listen to the skin, I will skip the entire fragrance moisturizing process and just go in with regular Cetaphil or Aquaphor or CeraVe, that kind, Eucerin, that kind of stuff, just to soothe the skin. We don't need all that extra stuff when we having a flare up. And after I moisturize, I then go in with my fragrance again, whether it be the same fragrance that I put on, or that is when I will then layer a new fragrance on top of that to get everything right where it needs to be, seal it all up, put on my clothes, and if I'm in the mood, I'll add a body mist. I'll add a body mist and really give it the finishing spray that I know it deserves. That's not a necessary step. It's just a step for me. It's just what I like to do. So yes, guys, that is essentially how I like to layer my fragrances and my fragrance combinations. These are just the combinations that I have been using as of lately in the last like 6 weeks. Obviously, as it gets warmer and as my fragrance collection becomes more extensive, it will change up, and I will be trying so many new things because, as I said before, I want a very extensive and hefty fragrance collection. If you guys have any fragrance combinations that you think will pair well together, or have another layering process that you guys think I would like, definitely leave me a comment down below. I would love to hear your recommendations. And while you're at it leaving that comment, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It definitely helps me out and I so much appreciate it. And you know what I appreciate even more? You hitting that subscribe button. I don't know why I dance every time I do that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.